So most importantly, we need to give credits to the websites here at the end. So we're going to use our text tool in the quickest, easiest way. There are other ways like copying all of these comments or image addresses and then cleaning them up. But what we need is to get just the website from here, from each of these pictures. If you have one website where you got two pictures like CloudFront here, you just have to thank them once. So let's see what we can do to easily make this happen. So first of all, I'm going to use my text tool, and I'm going to draw a box across the top here where I'm going to thank the websites. So just something like thanks to the following websites for the images used in this video. If you can rewrite that, put it in your own words, that would be great. If they all say this, then that's all right too, I guess. So let's take a look here. We've got some options for the text where I can center it, maybe make it a little bit larger so it really kind of fills up that area. Having balanced sentences there. I don't have a background yet, so I won't worry about the shadow and everything. If it's black and white, we'll do with that. So now we're going to need another text box. And if we just draw another box here that's as big as can go, we can paste the different websites in there. Notice we now have two text elements in the one asset here. So let's go ahead and get some of those. So returning to over here, we're going to, let me bring this over a little bit. So I'm going to click inside the comments for number one. It's CloudFront US East. It's kind of long, so I think arcpublishing.com is the main website. So I'm going to Control-C copy, return to Premiere, click inside and paste. I'm going to press enter so the next one goes on its own line, and we'll just see how this goes. So here's another one where we've got image.com. So I guess right here. So we don't need the https:// or www. All those are with every website. And we don't need all of this stuff at the end. So again, just going to copy that and get back to this text box and paste it in there. So with 9 of them or 8, it may be a little big right now. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do. So here's CloudFront. So I'm going to thank, that's Arc Publishing again. So we've got thespruceeats.com. So just selecting that part, returning to Premiere. So if you had a document where you could paste all of these first and then organize them and delete duplicates, that would be a much better way. But this is the quick and easy way. So bon appetit. Don't need assets. That's a very generic part of it, but bonappetit.com. Looking for website names where if you type that into your browser window, address window, then it would probably pop right up. So that's 4 of them right there. If I keep it the same size, that may be all that I can fit. So how about we do this? I'm going to use my tool here, and I'm just going to make this half the screen. You can see right here it's not quite half, so maybe reduce this font size just a little. So I'm using half of the screen. So that should work pretty well. And then I can make another text box from this corner. Maybe even if it overlaps a little bit, that may not be a problem. Let's try this. All right, let's get the rest. So looking at cntraveler.com. It's a little tricky here. rd.com. I don't know what that website is, but that's who we have to thank. If we knew who took the picture, that's what we would put there. But at the very least, we're giving credit to the websites where these came from. And return to Premiere. Looks like I need to press enter. Press enter one more time. I've got, here we go, stlukeshealth.org. Sometimes it's a company or a country, maybe, that the last little bit is. These are pretty standard .coms, and then here's a .org, but you'll see others in your particular set. So this is one where, yeah, I'll go ahead and keep the golfweek.usatoday.com. I guess that alligator showed up on a golf course. You can see that in the picture. Now this one's a lot longer, so I don't think it looks very good for it to wrap around. So I'm going to take just that one line of text. No, I'm changing the wrong one. Let me see if I can change just that text and get the whole golfweek.com in there. So let's see, may need to be even a little smaller, or maybe all of this. So now it's time to maybe arrange this a little bit better and try and get it all nice and neat on the screen. My favorite way would be to start something in Photoshop called credits and arrange these and do a little bit nicer effect. But this will fit the bill, do what we need to get all of those on the screen at the same time. All right, so that is just a text box right there, and we can show that at the end. Thanks to the following websites. Be nicer if it really had a little more to it. Now, there is one thing that's missing here, and it might be nice to just make a whole nother one. So I can also thank bensound.com for the song that I'm using here. So I would just holding down Alt, drag this over. You have to hold down Alt, let go, and then let go of Alt. Alright, so this one, when I look at it, I don't need all of this down here. So let me delete one of them and put here, I know this is bensound.com, but go to that website wherever you get the music and probably make it nice and big, maybe centered, maybe larger font, maybe a different font. Don't spend a whole lot of time on this. And of course, this is not going to be for the images, thanks to the following website for the soundtrack to my video. Now this is going to be one of those times where spelling really is going to count big time. So again, making a document, putting these things in it, and then pasting the text in here is really the best way to do it. That way your video can be shown. If it's got spelling errors, we're not actually going to want to show this to anyone. So there we go. We've got credits at the end, taking care of the business of what we need to do for digital citizenship. I would much rather do something nicer, but that would certainly do the trick.